along our border with Pakistan. The numbers tell part of the story, with over 20,000 soldiers organized into battle groups that can fight independently, suggesting that the army is moving away from old defensive tactics toward a more aggressive approach that can strike on multiple fronts at once. This is not the army that waits behind borders anymore, but one that is
Co-powered by Century Ply Club Prime. रहो बेफिक्र।
आर प्योर सूजी पास्ता उबालो मिलाओ और खाओ
8 मिनट में तैयार।
क्या टेस्ट है सबका राजा आर प्योर मसाला।
पैसा लगाना है तो सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम पे लगाओ। डूबेगा नहीं, जलेगा भी नहीं, कोई खा नहीं जाएगा, धोखा नहीं देगा, ऊपर नीचे भी नहीं होगा, सेफ रहेगा, सिक्योर्ड, मिनिमम 30 साल का रिटर्न देगा। अब इससे बेटर इन्वेस्टमेंट है तो बताओ। सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम, रहो बेफिक्र।
अब छोलिया हो या लोबिया, सफेद चने या काले चने,
सब कुछ मजेदार बने।
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो मतवारा हुआ रे। केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद, यही तो है इसकी खास बात।
वाओ मामा, क्या स्वाद है।
अरे मेरे राजा।
सबका राजा आर प्योर मसाला।
The Indian Army has rarely spoken so loudly without uttering a word. And in exercise Ram Prahar, it delivered perhaps its clearest message from the Western Front in recent years, not through speeches or press conferences, but through a powerful demonstration of what it can actually do on the battlefield. What happened in the deserts and plains under Kharga Corp was not just another military exercise, but a carefully planned signal about capability and intent along our border with Pakistan. The numbers tell part of the story, with over 20,000 soldiers organized into battle groups that can fight independently, suggesting that the army is moving away from old defensive tactics toward a more aggressive approach that can strike on multiple fronts at once. This is not the army that waits behind borders anymore, but one that is ready to take the fight into enemy territory if provoked. The scenario itself, a cross-border offensive in response to a Pakistani attack, makes clear that India is no longer content with merely defending its borders, but is prepared to hit back hard and fast. What makes Ram Prahar different from past exercises is how everything worked together like a well-oiled machine. Tanks like the T-90S Bhishma and upgraded T-72 with night vision capabilities worked alongside artillery guns like the K-9 Vajra and Pinaka rocket launchers that...
From Asia's largest news headquarters, setting the agenda for Bharat. You're watching Republic.
You're watching Trending from your smartphones to your smart televisions. Trending stories are breaking the internet. Tonight we start with the internet's hot take on the rather frosty interactions between Gautam Gambhir and Virat Kohli. But the internet has given its verdict and we'll get to that in just a short while. Next up we have Samantha start afresh in her new life, sporting a ring, married and everything, and the picture circulating online now couldn't be warmer. And last but not the least, we have the Oxford Word of the Year announced as the year nears its end, and it's as relatable as it can ever get. We have this and a lot more in this episode for you tonight. I'm Shivangi and this is Trending. There's been a lot of chatter around the Indian ODI setup, with reports suggesting that the dressing room atmosphere may be tense amid an alleged strain between head coach Gautam Gambhir and senior players Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma. While none of the parties have made anything official, the buzz has certainly sparked debate among fans. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this video that is making rounds on social media. The cold shoulder chatter really picked up after head coach Gautam Gambhir said he could not guarantee spots for senior batters Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma in India's 2027 ODI World Cup plans, especially with the two returning to international cricket after an 8-month break. That comment set off a fresh wave of debate among fans. Should experience lead the way, or is it time to rebuild for the future? Meanwhile, even as the chatter continues, Gautam Gambhir shared a heartfelt moment with Virat Kohli after the star batter smashed a breathtaking 135 against South Africa in the first ODI in Ranchi on Sunday. Gambhir greeted Kohli in the dressing room after he was dismissed in the 43rd over of the India's innings. The two shook hands and shared a hug. Many pictures of the moment went viral on social media. And not just this, viewers, a recent viral clip of Rohit Sharma, head coach Gautam Gambhir, has cricket fans talking and guessing right after India's ODI, when the two were seen in seemingly animated discussion, leaving everyone wondering what could they be possibly talking about. Fans are buzzing with theories. The pictures are making rounds online. Here's a closer look at the viral visuals that has everyone's attention. Meanwhile, the internet viewers has completely tore into head coach Gautam Gambhir. The once in a blue moon warm moment between Gambhir and Virat are seemingly not enough to convince the netizens. One Twitterati went on to demand to bring Kohli and Rohit back into Test cricket and sack Gambhir, whereas the other fan suggested removing head coach Gautam Gambhir for the sake of Indian cricket, and the third Twitterati advised that the young players should take notes and learn from the masterclass shown by Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. Adding to the comments, another fan did not just hold back, taking a jab at the BCCI for not learning from past mistakes, and the conversation does not end there. Another fan went even further, claiming that Gambhir and Agarkar are playing politics. The aftermath of the last week's shooting targeting National Guard members in Washington, D.C., President Trump has defended his administration's indefinite pause on asylum decisions. He emphasized that the halt carries no time limit and could continue for a long time. The move comes as the White House intensifies its security response to the incident. But does this move address security concerns, or does it raise new questions about immigration policy? Let's listen in to what Trump had to say.
People that shouldn't be in our country this way.
So you announced that asylum.
And that includes Somalians and includes plenty of others.
How long does your administration plan to pause asylum into the U.S.?
I think a long time.
Can you give any kind of time?
We don't want those people. We have enough problems. We don't want those people.
Is that
people from different countries that are not friendly to us, and countries that are out of control themselves. Countries like Somalia that have virtually no government, no military, no police. All they do is go around killing each other. Then they come into our country and tell us how to run our country. We don't want them.
The policy shift comes as days after Rahman Ullah Lakhanwal was arrested for allegedly opening fire on National Guard personnel in Washington on November 26th. Lakhanwal had arrived in the U.S. after the 2021 Afghanistan withdrawal and was granted asylum in April 2025. The attack has reignited debate over asylum policies and security measures, with Trump using it to push for major changes to the immigration system. Administration is now framing the incident as a reason for stricter restrictions. Meanwhile, Donald Trump also took a dig at former President Biden, where he referred to the U.S. election of 2020 as rigged. In a social media post blaming Biden administration, Trump also said U.S. needs to get the bad people out of the country fast to make America great again. So Donald Trump has announced a pause on all asylum decisions in the U.S. and it's stirring up a lot of debate. Trump framed it as a necessary step to ensure national security, saying we do not want those people and that the pause could last a very long time. No specific timeline given. He further went on to justify his act, saying that many of the immigrants are of no good and should not be in the United States.
No time limit, but it could be a long time.
You said that.
We don't want those people. Do you understand that?
I understand.
You understand it?
I understand.
Who are you with?
I'm with News Nation. So
Okay,
my
News
name's
Nation.
Liberty.
News Nation. Great. Let me just tell you something. We don't want those people. Does that make sense? You know why we don't want them? Because many of them are no good, and they should.
And speaking of denaturalization, U.S. citizens, Trump's statement suggests a willingness to pursue denaturalization for immigrants, those with criminal backgrounds who became United States citizens. Now, the Trump administration has indeed prioritized denaturalization, targeting individuals involving in gangs, human trafficking and financial fraud. The move comes after the shooter involved in the National Guard shooting, 29-year-old Rehmanullah Lakhanwal from Afghanistan, entered the U.S. in 2021 under the Biden administration's Operation Allies Welcome program. Lakhanwal was clean on all checks before working with the CIA in his home country and again before coming to the United States.
We have criminals that came into our country and they were naturalized maybe through a Biden or somebody that didn't know what they were doing. If I have the power to do it, I'm not sure that I do, but if I do, I would denaturalize absolutely.
Social media is witnessing a mixed reaction from people on Trump's latest move, where some supporters seem satisfied and welcome the decision, while some are expressing their concern for the immigrants who are and will be seeking asylum for genuine reasons. Now, one user called the decision deeply troubling and further said that a nation should be able to protect its people without shutting its doors in fear. Next, Twitter user lauded Trump's move and said that this measure will ensure that those individuals coming into our country are not in any way violent towards its people. Another user said Trump's move directly minimized danger posed by illegal immigrants. Praising Trump on Twitter, user said that President Trump is securing our borders brilliantly, while others said that the current assessment in the situation was much needed. Here's a glimpse into everything which is hot on the internet, presenting to you the hot trends of the day. Samantha Ruth Prabhu has officially begun a new chapter in her life. The actress married filmmaker Raj Nidimuru in quite spiritually grounded ceremony at the Isha Foundation in Coimbatore. Only their closest circle was present, keeping the atmosphere intimate and personal. Samantha later shared the first glimpses of the ceremony on Instagram, giving fans a peek into the simple, serene celebrations. Mumbai is now facing pollution levels serious enough to trigger Graph 4, the toughest set of anti-pollution measures. Now, in fact, something that Mumbaikars never expected to join Delhi with. Now, with rising toxic air in pockets of the city, authorities have rolled out strict curbs in effort to control the situation. Yes, Mumbai officially has poisonous air zones now, reminding everyone that the clean air crisis is no longer a Delhi-only conversation. Ranveer Singh has found himself in a controversy after performance at the IFFI's closing ceremony due to criticism for allegedly hurting religious sentiments related to Karnataka's Daiva traditions. The actor was promoting his upcoming movie, Dhurandhar, when his act sparked outrage online, with many calling it disrespectful. Social media has been buzzing ever since, and calls for accountability are growing louder. A London club became the unlikely backdrop for a headline-making reunion. Fugitive businessman Lalit Modi and Vijay Mallya were seen partying together at the upscale Maddox Club in Mayfair. Pictures from the event show the two enjoying the night, raising eyebrows across social media, especially since the venue's tables started at staggering 1.18 lakhs rupees. The internet wasted no time reacting to this not-so-subtle get-together. American travel vlogger Connor McBee, known online as Small Brain American, has now kicked up a huge storm with a video of him bargaining harshly with Indian auto rickshaw drivers and mocking the country. His clip titled "I Went Back to India" is still sucks. Did not really sit well with the viewers who slammed him for being insensitive and disrespectful. The backlash has been very swift and very loud. After 12 electrifying seasons, West Indies powerhouse Andre Russell has now officially retired from IPL. Released by KKR ahead of the 2026 auction, speculation swirled about whether he'd join another franchise. But instead, Russell chose to step back as a player altogether. He's now planning to stay connected to the sport as a coach, wanting to end his IPL journey on his own terms rather than fade away. Palash Muchal was spotted going out in public for the first time a few days after it was reported that he and Smriti Mandhana had broken up and that their wedding had been postponed. The composer appeared calm after the hurricane as he was snapped during the outing, marking his first appearance since the update on his personal life. A more moment from Nita Ambani is winning the hearts online. In an undated video, she's seen attending a staff member's birthday celebration, standing beside her as she cuts the cake and then sweetly feeding her a piece. The clip has gone viral for its simplicity and the affectionate gesture, showing a softer personal side of the business leader. A man's unusual and quirky decision to wear a blanket delivery attire to a haldi ceremony has gone pretty viral very fast. When an Indian man showed up at a friend's haldi ceremony wearing a yellow blanket delivery outfit, an Instagram video went viral. Both viewers and the delivery site itself reacted to the surprising design choice, which swiftly went viral. If you spend even a little time on social media, you may have noticed something very strange. You open an app for a quick scroll and suddenly you are annoyed for no real reason. Maybe it was a comment, maybe a headline, maybe a video that seemed designed to spoil your mood. Turns out there is a name for this online trap, and it has now earned a big title in the world of language. Oxford University Press has picked rage bait as its word of the year. However, you must note that it's not a word but actually a phrase. And now if you have to define rage bait for you, it simply means online content designed on purpose to elicit anger or outrage by being frustrating, provocative or offensive, typically posted in order to increase traffic or engagement with a particular web page or social media content. So in simple words, rage bait is content that is created to get on your nerves, not by accident, but on purpose. And it works because angry people tend to comment more, share more, and stay engaged longer. The word rage bait was chosen over two other equally popular words, aura farming and biohack. The final decision was taken for a public vote. Casper Grathwohl, president of Oxford Language, said that the surge in usage of rage bait shows an increased awareness of online manipulation tactics. According to Grathwohl, while the internet used to gain traction by stimulating curiosity to generate clicks, there has been a clear shift towards manipulating and influencing our emotions and responses. Grathwohl further goes on saying that the fact that the word rage bait exists and has been seen such a dramatic surge in usage, meaning we are increasingly aware of the manipulation tactics we can be drawn into online. He also said that before, the internet was focused on grabbing our attention by sparking curiosity in exchange for clicks, but now we have seen a dramatic shift to its hijacking and influencing our emotions and how we respond. So viewers, the 2024 word of the year was brain rot, meaning that the mental fatigue from mindless scrolling on social media platforms like Instagram or TikTok. Grathwohl highlighted that both 2024's and 2025's words of the year share a very similar theme. The internet's reaction on the word of the year has flown in multitudes, from netizens claiming the Oxford might have slipped up with rage bait being two words in fact, to others claiming the word to be too passé. The range of reaction is a myriad. One Twitter user in fact suggested more words, including sadness bait, pity bait, empathy bait, whereas another claimed that rage bait is one word. On the contrary, another said that rage bait is actually two words. Other Twitter user called rage bait outdated and said that slop would have been a more pertinent choice, whereas one Twitter user said rage bait is actually one word. Trends are fast raging on the internet. Here's a glimpse into trends that have swiftly taken the internet by storm. Vizag has just unlocked a brand new thrill, Kailashagiri Vizag. It's a cantilever glass skywalk in India. It's officially launched. The building, which floats 1,000 feet above the sea and offers stunning views of the cityscape and shoreline, was inaugurated by MP Shri Bharat. Now the glass skywalk is expected to become Vizag's next big tourist magnet, probably a hotspot for brave Instagrammers. Elon Musk has dropped a surprisingly personal detail. One of his children carries a middle name, Shekhar, a tribute to Nobel Prize-winning astrophysicist Subramaniam Chandrasekhar. Musk also revealed that partner Siobhan Zilis is half Indian. In the first ODI against South Africa at the JSCA International Stadium in Ranchi, star cricketer Virat Kohli put on an incredible exhibition, scored his 52nd century in the format. And shortly after the cricket player reached the milestone, an unexpected moment occurred. In an emotional gesture, you can see a young fan dashed into the field, ran directly to Kohli and collapsed at his feet. Security personnel swiftly rushed in and whisked the fan away, while Kohli maintained calm and a controlled demeanor. A moving video of a farmer's daughter from Madhya Pradesh contacting her mother after becoming a deputy collector has struck a chord with netizens. Mona Dangi, a resident of Ikodia village in Madhya Pradesh's Ashok Nagar district, got the 12th rank in the Madhya Pradesh Public Service Commission exam. The media quickly gained traction as numerous users extended congratulatory messages to Dangi, calling her a testament to perseverance and courage. At the Auckland Sea Games, New Zealand Prime Minister Christopher Luxon amused spectators by attempting to make traditional Indian jalebis. When Christopher Luxon attempted to make traditional jalebis at the Sea Games in Auckland, he startled the crowd and received reactions online. Bollywood has long impacted some of the best real-life proposals that won hearts on social media. An Indian couple recently drew headlines as the man arranged a surprise proposal for his partner at the crowded Times Square in New York City. Parth Maniar posted a video of a dance performance of a well-known Hindi song, Pretty Woman, from the film Kal Ho Na Ho, which starred Shah Rukh Khan and Preeti Zinta. Sudha Murthy has reflected on her first year as a nominated member of the Rajya Sabha, describing it as a period of profound learning about India's diverse nation and policy building process. In a recent social media post, as the winter session began, she stated that this journey has taught me so much about our diverse nation, about policy making, and about the dedication of those who serve our country. On November 24th, the power outage at Varanasi Junction halted escalators for about 8 minutes after a safety reset, while life stayed available. And the man faced these stairs alone amid the bustle, highlighting gaps in support for disabled passengers despite features like wheelchairs and escorts via Helpline 139. Officials confirmed all equipment now works fully at the busy station, but the incident prompted fresh calls for a quicker maintenance and aid. Anand Mahindra recently shared a breathtaking image of Rishi Parashar Mandir near Mandi, Himachal Pradesh on social media, describing its beauty as almost unreal. Now, the photograph showcased the ancient three-story pagoda-style temple nestled beside the serene Parashar Lake, with panoramic views of the snow-capped Dhauladhar ranges in the background. Let's close this episode for you tonight with a glimpse into the first week of exercise Surya Kiran in Pithogarh. It concluded with high momentum as the Indian Army and the Nepalese Army conducted intensive battalion-level combined training in counter-terrorism, jungle and mountain warfare. Watch these visuals as I, Shivangi Shukla, bid you goodbye.
Alone in Maharashtra elections. Allies BJP, Shiv Sena and NCP attack each other, debating tonight at 8 p.m. Is Asim Muni's promotion on hold?